Welcome to the first day of the fish&co Singapore National Youth Sailing Championship 2013, the premier youth sailing event on the Singapore calendar and one of 3 regattas to decide the national teams who will represent Singapore at the elite youth sailing events around the world. Even though it is a small nation, for Singapore sailing is high on the sports agenda, and over the last 3 years there has been a real explosion in participation and success stories, with many world and European championship titles and podium finishes achieved. Backing up this success story is the new title sponsorship of the championships by fish&co, which is set for an initial 2-year term.
It's going to be our first sponsored regatta in Singapore. Yeah, and this is a special event, especially for the 420s, because it is actually the trials for 2 events, which is France. We're having a trip to Cairns, and for Kiel and Youth Worlds. Trials for very important events, and only one girl and guy pair gets to go for the Youth Worlds. It's a very prestigious youth event, so all of us will be fighting hard this 5 days.
9 different events are being contested at the fish&co Singapore National Youth Sailing Championship, with 5 one-person dinghy classes, the 2-person 420 dinghy and 3 windsurfing classes. 13 races are scheduled through until Saturday the 23rd of March, when the podium deciding medal race takes place. The main interest is set to be in the 420 class, where 2 former Optimist world champions, Kimberly Lim from 2011 and Yuki Yokohama from 2012, are racing head-to-head against each other. There is a small advantage for Lim and her crew Sue, as they already have 1 year of experience in the class and won last year's 420 Ladies World Championship in Austria. In fact, Singapore totally dominated last year's 420 Ladies Worlds, with 3 of the 4 competing teams finishing in the top 4, including securing gold and silver. Yokohama and her crew Ong were very competitive in today's light winds and stayed ahead of their rivals to score a bullet in today's first race, leaving Lim and Sue in second. In the bike class, the competition is also very high and has an added attraction, as it is one of the classes of boat raced at the IOC Youth Olympic Games, where only 1 spot is open for each country. So there is no room for second, and everyone will give their best as they seek to secure selection for next year's Youth Olympics in Nanying. Jasmine Lowe set down her intentions in today's first race, rounding first at the weather mark after a really strong upwind leg. But one of the most inspiring classes here is the Optimist dinghy, a class which could be described as the nursery of world champions. It is the Optimist which has been the platform for many of the world's best sailors, who have gone on to success at elite level. The silver medalist at last year's Optimist World Championships, Samuel Neo, rounded first in the 2nd race today, and will be looking forward to take it 1 step further this year. With his rival from last year's Optimist World Championships, Yuki Yokohama, now competing in the 420 class, will Neo continue to be the natural successor to dominate in this really strong Optimist fleet? Weather-wise, it was really inconsistent during the morning, before increasing in strength later in the afternoon, and gave a resulting shuffling in the leaderboard positions as crew performances varied across the conditions. As always, consistency pays, and already it is many of Singapore's young sailor stars who are dominating the top positions on the leaderboard. But there are quite a few of the newer faces amongst the top positions. With 4 more race days and plenty of races yet to contest, positions are wide open in these closely fought fleets. Catch up with Singapore's best youth sailors tomorrow on day 2 of the fish&co Singapore National Youth Sailing Championship 2013. Stay tuned.